Hi Reception, topic time. And today we are going to be thinking about how we can describe the different animals we might see in the jungle. So I'm going to read a description out and you are going to see if you can tell me which animal it is I'm describing. So the first one, I have big ears and no fingers or toes. I have tusks on my face and a trunk for my nose. I have big ears, no fingers, no toes, tusks on my face and a trunk for my nose. Which animal am I describing? An elephant. Here's his big ears, a tusk on his face and a trunk for his nose, no fingers and no toes. I was describing an elephant. Good job, well done. Right, are you ready for the next one? A long patterned body, high up in a tree. My eyes and jaws help me hunt for my tea. A long patterned body, high up in a tree. My eyes and my jaws help me hunt for my tea. What animal has a long patterned body and big jaws and lives up in a tree? A snake. There's the long patterned body. Can you see the pattern on it? And his eyes and his jaws help him hunt for his tea. Good job, well done. Are you ready for the next one? I make webs with my body and have 8 hairy legs. I eat bugs and have babies that hatch from small eggs. I make webs with my body and have 8 hairy legs. I eat bugs and have babies that hatch from small eggs. What animal do we know that has 8 eggs? And it lives in a jungle, so it's not an octopus. A spider. Oh my goodness, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legs. It has 8 legs and it eats bugs and has babies that hatch from eggs. Good job. These are all animals that live in the jungle. Oh, are you ready for the next one? My tail is curly, I'm cheeky and hairy. I swing through the trees and I'm not very scary. My tail is curly, I'm cheeky and hairy. I swing through the trees and I'm not very scary. What animal do we know that's got a curly tail and is very cheeky and swings through the trees? A monkey. Here's his little tail. And here he is. He's very cheeky, isn't he? And he's not very scary. Not like a snake or a spider. It's a cheeky monkey. Right, you ready for the next one? What am I? My beautiful mane reaches right round my head. I'm king of the jungle and I want to be fed. My beautiful mane reaches right round my head. I'm king of the jungle and I want to be fed. Which animal's got a beautiful mane? Which animal is king of the jungle? It's a lion, of course. Look at his mane all around his head. We learned the other day that female lions, girl lions, they don't have a mane, do they? But the king of the jungle, the boy lions, the male lions, they have a mane. Fantastic. Right, are you ready for the next? What am I? A beak helps me talk and I have colourful feathers. I love to fly high no matter the weather. So a beak helps me talk, I have colourful feathers. I love to fly high no matter what the weather. Which bird do you know that talks? A parrot. A parrot. I couldn't find a parrot in our classroom, so I've printed a picture for you. Look, there's his beak and he talks and here's all his beautiful colourful feathers. A parrot, well done. Right, what am I? I have bright poisonous skin and tiny webbed feet. My babies are tadpoles and I eat flies for a treat. I have bright poisonous skin and tiny webbed feet. My babies are tadpoles and I eat flies for a treat. Does anybody know which animal has tadpoles as their babies? What do tadpoles turn into? they turn into frogs. And frogs in the jungle often have poisonous skin. Yeah, so you have to be careful if you touch it. Well done. I've got one more for you. Ready? What am I? I lurk in the water with skin green and rough, sharp pointy teeth and jaws that are tough. I lurk in the water with skin green and rough, sharp pointy teeth and jaws that are tough. Big jaws like this. Which animal has big jaws like this? A crocodile. A crocodile. Look, there's its green rough skin and his sharp pointy teeth and jaws. Look, they're so tough I can't even move them very well. Jaws that are tough. Well done, reception. You guessed so many of our jungle animals. I am very impressed. What I would like you to do today is to make your own jungle animal. I've got some ideas for you, and then when you've made it, I would like you to tell your grown-up how you would describe it, like I've done. So our elephant had no fingers and no toes and great big ears, a tusk in his face and a trunk for his nose. You can think about how you can describe the animals and then have a go to see if you can do some sounding out, some words to describe it, and to even challenge yourself even further, see if you can do it in a simple sentence. I'd love for you to be able to write the name of your animal. You can ask your grown-ups for some help, but we've got some ideas. So you could make a parrot out of a toilet tube. They've used bright paper for the feathers, and there's even some feathers sticking out the top. If you've got some googly eyes, you could use them. If not, you could draw yourself some eyes and stick them on. So you could make a toilet tube parrot. You could make a frog out of a paper plate. They folded the paper plate in half to make the frog's mouth. And look, there's his tongue for catching the flies. So you could make a frog and describe the frog. You could make a snake out of a paper chain. They've used green and yellow paper for the paper chain. You could use whatever colour you want, whatever pattern you want for your snake. And he's got his long tongue to help him catch his food. You could make an elephant using toilet roll. They've made it grey, used googly eyes, and he's got his big ears and his long trunk. And then you could have a go at describing the elephant. You could use your handprint. You could draw around your hand to make a lion. Make sure you remember to do the mane on your thumb. So we've got a handprint there and the little finger, and then next to the little finger is the tail. The thumb is the lion's mane. You could use pipe cleaners on a toilet roll to make the cheeky monkey's long arms that he uses for swinging from tree to tree. Have a go. You could make a spider using scrunched up paper for the middle, or a pom-pom if you've got one, and then you can zigzag paper to make his 8 springy legs. How would you describe the spider? Or you could use zigzag paper to make your crocodile, and then he can skulk along the ground. Fantastic. Right, I can't wait to see which animal you choose to make, how you're going to make it, and how you're going to describe it. Maybe if you manage to describe it to your grown-ups, they can guess what animal it is as well. Have lots of fun, and we will see you soon. Bye.